I'm your host, Lord Funk, and welcome to G-Dub. Oh, God. We got some news. Not so much, but a little bit. Well, things that's in my radar, at least. I'm not going to say there's a whole ton of news. It's just things that are in my radar. I was going to do a review on Cyberpunk, but that game is pretty broken right now. So I can't really... I kind of stopped playing it, so I can't really review it. So I'll do another game today. But in news, apparently Poland might fine the game if they don't, because they said in a few months they're going to do some patches to fix the game and to make it run better on the consoles. And Poland is basically telling CD Projekt Red, if you don't do this, we'll start fining them. And that's just in Poland. In America, they'll never do that kind of stuff because we're run by corporations. But in Poland, I guess they have, companies are actually accounted for. so they might get fined. But, hopefully, I have faith in CD Projekt Red. They're one of the few gaming companies that are still in favor, unlike other ones. Like BioWare. That kind of fell out of favor for me. But in good news, BioWare is coming out with, it's not a remake, but like a remastered edition. And that finally is showing a release date. It's coming out in spring of this year, which is going to be cool. They're not sure if they're going to bring back the online for it or how exactly everything's going to be. But they said they're going to make it for the modern age, whatever that means. Probably just graphics. They're probably just going to hype up the graphics, and mechanics are probably going to be the same. And that's going to be weird because the first Mass Effect is crazy different from the other two. Like, super different. So I kind of want to see how that is. I love Mass Effect. That's one of those games I played religiously. I played it. And that was because I love Knights of the Republic. I used to love BioWare until they started messing things up. Anthem. And I had a cough. But yeah, so finally we're getting a release date for that. Some other news. I started watching some gameplay for Hitman 3. They were finally talking about that. And apparently Hitman 3 is like the end of a trilogy. Didn't know it was part of one. I guess they're ending the story. But I'm sure they'll make more after that. I highly doubt they're going to, probably just going to end this story and, do other stuff. But it looks great. Looks really good. They had some dude talking about it. And it's going to be great because you're going to be able to play Hitman 1 and 2 in the new Hitman, which I kind of like that they do. You kind of bring all the maps with you with all the new mechanics. That's really awesome. And I was talking to one of my friends, and they were telling me that he was watching some gameplay that it's going to be set for VR also, which is going to be pretty sweet. That'll actually make me get a VR if I can actually be Hitman in VR, throwing bricks, tapping people's shoulders, smacking people around a bit. That'd be pretty cool in VR. I would very much like that. Yeah. VR Hitman sounds like the way to go. Sounds like the future. Some more news, in my wheelhouse would be, I saw the trailer for Ark 2. Didn't know Ark 2 was even coming out. I thought they were just going to keep making new maps for Ark, and that was going to be forever. But apparently Ark 2 is coming out, and Vin Diesel's a part of it. If you don't know who Vin Diesel is, family. The guy from Fast and the Furious. Family and Coronas. That dude. He's apparently a guy in the game. And I saw the trailer for it. I'm like, I don't know what the hell there was going on, because there's like Vin Diesel fighting dudes, like weird orcish looking guys, maybe trollish looking guys. I was like, that was never part of Ark. And the T-Rex came and ate a guy, ate some more guys, and Vin Diesel is punching dudes. And I'm thinking, is this gonna be like, is it gonna have a single player, or is it gonna be the game, or like, I need to look into this more, because I have no idea what that trailer's showing me. Because in Ark, you just make your own guy and you can pal around with your friends with dinosaurs. There's really no story. I mean, I guess there is a story, but you're not privy to it. But I mean, the cinematics look kind of eh. I'm still gonna play it though. Knowing me, I played so much Ark with my friends. If Ark 2 comes out, we're all gonna play it, I'm sure. So I'll probably end up getting that either way, even though I don't like Vin Diesel and all of his family stuff. Family, Corona. God, he makes terrible movies. Vin Diesel, you're a terrible actor. Jesus. But yeah, I'll probably end up trying it out for the most part. In other news, I've been hearing through the grapevine that more Xboxes and more PlayStations will be coming out within the next months, within the next weeks. There'll be more shipments because Xbox has been, people have been pressuring them to be like, what the hell's going on? Are you doing this on purpose? And they're like, no, it's really hard making Xboxes in a timely manner, and they'll be getting some more out. So within a few weeks and months, there'll be more. And the guy was saying at least for Xbox, I don't know about PlayStation. He was saying that the Xbox the shortage will end by spring time. Like they'll be of rarity, they'll be available to buy. But as of right now, yeah, it's gonna be a war for consoles still. I still don't have one. I'm nobody in YouTube, so I don't get ones for free. So I'm getting it just like everybody else. So we're done with that. In other news, we just found out that they're changing their name to LucasArts. Like, it's not going to just be EA. It's going to take the Star Wars thing. And they announced, that they're going to make like an open world game already. There's some. I'll get more into that once I know more. But they're already announcing open world Star Wars games from other different creators. Not just EA. I think EA really shit the bed and they're kind of not feeling it anymore. Which is a good thing, because, LucasArts doing games would probably be way better if it's not just one company that's been messing up like EA for the longest time. Throughout the whole EA thing, we've only gotten like 2 Battlefronts, Fallen Order, and what's-his-face, Squadrons. So I say better for that. Alright, so now it's time for the review. I was going to do Cyberpunk, but honestly, it's been pretty glitchy, so I can't really review it, because, it's not like it's unplayable. I don't have the new Xbox, but I have the Xbox One X, and it works okay there. But I just didn't play enough of it to even give a review. I've been honestly playing a lot more Dragon Quest than that. And also Rainbow, so I'm going to do Rainbow today. Rainbow's an old game, but a good game. Let's see. Let's start. The game is good. The mechanics are awesome. You could blow through walls and stuff like that, windows. Everything's pretty much destructible. You can blow holes in the walls with a shotgun. And you get a bunch of different characters. There's attackers and defenders. But it's pretty one note. You know, there's like a few modes. There's like hostage, bomb, and like a taking an area point or something like that. I forgot what they would call it. But and also there's killing terrorist mode where like you and 4 buddies go and try to kill terrorists. But honestly, there's no one playing that anymore. I tried playing that recently. Like back in the day, you would have people playing that, but recently there's none of that. There's no one playing that anymore. It's pretty much just you know, the attack and defend mode. There's really no one playing the terrorist.
3, 2, 1, va.
So the gameplay is pretty cool. The attackers and defenders are what's really makes the game. They've been supporting for like 5 years, so there's a bunch of characters I haven't even tried. But you know, you could pay for all the characters if you want, but the good thing is you could just play the game and you could buy them to the points that they give you. So like there is transaction, like microtransactions, but you could just play the game and get it that way. And there's now a season pass. They just added a season pass and they'll give you like skins or something like that. But the gameplay is great. People are still playing it and it's still going strong after 5 years of that. I'm super surprised. And like you can't go wrong with that game. I still have tons of fun. The games are still very intense. Like you will be sweating bullets playing this game. And it's still a lot of fun, especially when you have a crew. If you don't, you're gonna have people shooting you. Like that's still a thing. Like there's people like join the game, they kill you and your buddy, and then they leave the game. So I don't know why people do that, but that's always been a thing. They try to combat it, but it's still happened. But the characters are fun. Each character has, you know, breakable walls, or they have like a little gadget that destroys another person's gadget. They have I would say like it's like a rock paper scissors system. One can do one thing, the other person can block that, another person can block them. It kind of just goes around and around like that, and you make your characters, you pick your thing, what you have. And they also added Sam Fisher at the end, which is really cool. Even though he doesn't look like Sam Fisher, he just looks like a guy that's constipated. But it's still pretty cool. So, the game's always had some bugs, but you know, through the years they worked it out. So I'll give this game a 9 sledges out of 10. It's not completely perfect, but it's still almost perfect. So I enjoy it. I think it's great. I would say it's a buy. I would tell people even now, like, still play it. There's so many characters, there's so many different things you can do, and it's still tons of fun, especially if you have a lot of friends. Well, not a lot of friends. If you have 4 other friends and you, that'd be pretty fun. Because going in a group is great. Other people, if you do it by yourself, like I said, you're probably going to get team killed. So that's a thing. Alright, I was going to do what are kids playing today, but I don't got enough time, so it's Minecraft. It's always Minecraft. Let's just get over it. It's Minecraft. Alright, so that's it, folks. I'll see you in the next video. Follow me on Twitch, on XX or RicoXX, and just be great. Don't get yourself down. Everything's going to be alright. Don't worry. Keep pushing. Alright, see you next time.